welcome
being
Jabberjaw and Meredith here. I listen to you personally every morning from 7 till 8:15, and then I come into work, and then depending on what they're talking about, turn it back on and stream it with my earphones on.
Do you?
I do.
Nice.
Thank you.
We do.
appreciate every listener.
I listened to this morning about Dave the Dwarf, and we guys were talking about doing some funny ideas. And
Whoa, she's
No,
excited.
I listened to the girl almost not accept that guy's proposal.
Oh, I know. She took like 10 minutes to answer yes or no.
It was a tense moment.
Everybody's heart dropped. My kids were in the car going, what are you going to say? You missed that.
You should have seen
did he
us in
ask
the
it
studio.
incorrectly or something like that?
No, he just asked her. It was a real bad poem, and it was a little
It was
awkward.
cute.
It was bad. It was bad. And
I got a tear in my eye.
And he was like, "Will you marry me?" And she was just like,
Literally, like
a minute.
In
And then she was
radio,
just like,
2 minutes
yeah.
going by silent is a bad thing.
Yeah.
And she said, in a couple of years.
That was the final answer. Was in a couple years.
In a couple years, that was her answer.
pretty much.
Oh wow! I hope he takes that
Well,
ring back
anyways,
and gets his money back.
We want to talk a little about Jabberjaw and Meredith. Now, you have been with the MJ Morning Show for a year.
I worked up there probably about 4 or 5 years up in Jacksonville.
As a producer in Jacksonville? Or?
I was. I moved up just like Jab. I was an intern, and then I moved up doing my own show over there, and then I got hired here. So.
Very nice. What was your show about up there?
Well, about celebrity gossip and, just taking
Celebrity
care of the ladies,
Well, then that is a perfect segue right into part of the crew for the MJ Morning Show, because you guys really are right on top of everything that's happening in pop culture.
Definitely.
And it runs to be. It really is very entertaining.
Thank
I got to
you.
tell you, you know what I mean? A little bit of too much Britney, but when she's hot, she's hot. You know what I mean? When she's on, people want to know. It's like a train wreck.
We stopped talking about her just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Everything Brittany does, it's another 2 hours of work for me.
Oh,
Because I
you
do
got
the
it.
celebrity gossip.
Yes, you do, and you're very good at that, by
Thank
the way.
you.
And it's
Thank
something that you look like you seem very passionate about.
I like
Do you
it.
Spend a lot. Like tonight, are you going to go home and do celebrity gossip research, or are you going to go on a little Valentine's Day daily and kind of date
Slack
Valentine's
off tonight.
something?
We're going to the 93.3 FLZ Meatball in Channel Side.
Oh, well, there
But
you go.
Gavin DeGraw is going to be there.
Who is?
Gavin DeGraw. It's a
Is
live
he
concert
really?
for free. I know.
And you guys are going to get up by 6
Or-
o'clock in the morning and come prettied up for radio?
We're up at 3:30.
Prettied up for radio. What does that mean?
Well, they have to get
You have
pretty
to
up.
get ready for
Sweat
radio,
We just keep the
Sweats.
voices good.
right? You're
Well,
freezing in there.
Let's talk about the MJ Morning Show. How did you guys become a part of it? I know you interned in it for a while, and you produced, and so he said, come on my show. I want you guys to
There
help
was
me
an
out."
opening, and I got the call right away to come on board. And I moved down here pretty fast. It took me about a week and a half.
What's
You were on the radio every now and then. You do like little call-in thing.
I
and
was,
you actually, I remember you calling in one time about some dresses that you had that you were going to get all muddied up or something.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
We never did that.
See,
Not
I don't-
enough women wanted to ruin their gorgeous
I have
wedding
some
dresses.
bridesmaids dresses.
Yeah.
that
It's
I
all
can-
over the place.
Let's go.
I mean,
There's
Well,
it's a beer
bay
place.
right around here.
beer. We could spray
What-
you down with beer.
What's the format of the? I mean, do you guys come in there like we do? We have this from this 8 minutes and da-da-da. What's the format of your show?
We pretty much have scheduled breaks that we do. MJ schedules the breaks during commercial breaks. So the segments that we all do, we pretty much know what times we're going to do them, and it's very much just you just go with the flow. If something
Yeah.
pops up, you talk about
You
it.
just fly by the seat of your pants. You
Exactly.
you could have something for a 7:20 segment, but that you really don't even get to till 8:40 or if you get to it that day.
MJ's
because some
notorious
pushes
for that.
Just keep rolling.
How does that make you feel then?
Well, you kind of always have to be prepared. You have to know exactly what you're doing at all times. You have to be ready to do anything. You never know when you go to work what you're going to end up doing.
There's always a tangent, like it'll go
Yeah.
off in another direction, and we're like, no, stay on track.
Stay on track because I'm up next.
We try to help. We try to help out a little bit, as
Yeah.
much as we can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a question here. Now I want you to answer this honestly. You guys ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Given an opportunity, when do you think your opportunity would be to have possibly your own gimmick?
Own gimmick, as in
Your own gig,
Like
your
our
own
own
like
show?
You mean like
put it
Fester
through
has
together, like
the
Fester-
grilling
On the
show on
grill.
Sundays, Rob?
Well, yeah, but in you know what I'm like, is it like a 10-year deal that you guys need to work in and be in the trenches in order to be able to carry your own show? Do you know what I'm saying?
It depends if you've been doing radio long enough and how long you've been on air. Doing your own show is completely different from being on the MJ Morning Show, to be honest. I do a couple of broadcasts from 93.3 FLZ every once in a while. So it's your own show. You control the format, as we were talking about before, and MJ usually controls everything on the morning show.
Right, he pulls the trigger on it
Exactly.
all, and
How
I
is
mean,
it
he's very stringent on keeping it to a certain formula too, because it's really works, and you know, I mean, if if you're like an innocent listener out there, hey, we're gonna have nope, wait a minute, we're not gonna do that right now. You're gonna have to come back after the break. We're gonna have that. Did I tell you about
teasing?
Yeah. He rolls you on a tease for, you can sit there for an hour waiting.
Yeah,
for
he does do that, especially
on
the. I know we're not talking about that, but especially on the afternoon show.
I think he's very good. I think he's very good at
keeping the
listeners there, keeping them come back after commercial breaks, getting paid for the commercial breaks because that's what the money. That's where the
That's how we get paid.
And
well, what do you guys want to be when you grow up?
When we grow up, I'm doing what I want.
Well, I'm 22. I'd love to write something. I love to write things. I'd love to, stay in like talk show, radio. I'd pretty much do anything. I love it.
Pretty much do anything.
I love entertaining.
Are you like a ham? You like just being in front of the camera?
Yeah,
you like just having fun and yucking it up?
We saw her a lot with the Hannah Monstrosity thing. She was in front of the camera almost the whole time the MJ show was, wasn't she?
Well,
you were. She was a lot broadcasting. She sounded great too.
I'm a workaholic.
Well, no, I've noticed your participation and your on mic. Your on air participation has grown dramatically. How does that work in your group of people? And
we pretty much all have our
all those.
Well, we pretty much all have our same roles. Like Fester, he's like the big fat guy who's goofy.
He's the big fat barbecue guy. I love Fester.
Mad.
Actually, Fester's a ride. I like Fester.
Fester's great. Fester, they're all like our big brothers. Really, we're all like a big family. We fight, we laugh. It's all the, different things. Like Meredith, she's like the spunky girl who loves to shop. I'm the nerdy girl from Wisconsin. I embrace it.
I embrace it. What the hell?
And then you guys kind of play up those roles.
You got a gimmick.
Yeah, I mean.
I've heard you getting tested a couple of times on air.
Oh my goodness. Every day it's a test. But you know what? I'm willing to work through it because I just need to get better. I'm new at my job, and I understand that.
Nothing better than being
Riding
tested
my
by
coattails,
fire.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just get, whoa, where did that come from? Don't hit me with that. Well, let's just roll with it.
I'm used to saying this. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm really
I'm
sorry. That's all I say. I'm sorry.
Well, but the wrong answer is a funny answer, and everybody's going to laugh, and that's going to make more ratings. So no matter what you do, you're in a win-win situation. Talking about Hannah Monstrosity for a little bit, because we did help with the web stream for that.
You guys did amazing.
And we saw, literally, we were at work watching constantly, and we really did see you out there. It was cold. Remember how cold it was that first day?
Actually, I think there was a couple of days that was freezing.
Did you bond relationships with the contestants?
I did. I really did. After the contest was over, they all called me, and they were like, you want to come to dinner and like hang out? And I was just like, of course.
I have a son that you might want to date.
Yeah.
How is that hit thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people? What is that like, or is it just?
Well, I know like Tommy Chuck, our program director, we did like a live web show also during the contest, and he got a text message that Clive Davis was watching. So it was crazy. It was so fun. I was there, at the radio station 17 hours a day, and it was just great. I loved it.
We have, our moderate audience compared to the MJ Morning Show. However, we do, yapping and yucking it up and just flying by the seat of our pants. It's hardly a refined show because we really just like to talk about fun things,
So when we have our producer in our ear telling us.
How does it feel to say something, and do you ever get like cold sweats when you say something wrong and you know that several million people heard it, or a million people?
Yeah, you remember every bad thing you said.
Oh,
did I really just say that?
Well, that's why we love the dump button, because MJ will catch it, and then, or it's something bad, and that's what that is.
It was great talking to you guys. We do have to run to break, but
no, we need Valentine's Day gifts here. Are you kidding me?
We want to hear a Valentine story.
What plans are.
My big Valentine story is last year. I had a horrible flu, and I had an algebra exam. So that's my big Valentine story.
What?
I know.
Are you kidding me?
It's dull.
Are you Wisconsin
Can you
dork
beat
or
that
what?
story, Meredith?
This year I'm kind of sad. I don't really have anybody to share it with this year. I know. Doesn't that stink?
Imagine if you said it loud enough in here.
My Valentine's
I know. Hi.
You transplanted yourself from Jacksonville, so now you kind of have to rebuild a little bit. Unless you want to drive back up there for a night or something.
Well,
like that.
yeah, my boyfriend's actually in West Palm Beach for Valentine's Day, so he's going to do that, and I'm going to be here. So.
Well, we thank you for sharing your Valentine's Day with us.
Thank
and
you.
Congratulations to the success of the MJ Morning Show.
Thank you.
I really do love it.
That's good. Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate you guys being here. All right?
It's something you can listen to in the car with
Good
your
luck
kids,
with
too.
everything, you know what I mean? And
thank you. You
do your
too.
own show. I mean, why
Yay.
not, right? Let's do it. Jabberjaw. You got one name. I love the one name thing. That's good. I got to be one name. Oh, sorry.
I'm like
I want
Madonna.
one name. You got to come up with one name.
How about
Can we
RT?
challenge our crew for one name?